Well, here's my old hockey bag. I was up in my attic and I came across my old hockey bag and figured why not open it and see what's floating around in here. Hopefully nothing got too moldy. All right, so in this top section, so the bag itself, the bag itself is the Pacific Rink hockey player bag. I jumped on their Kickstarter years ago. I don't remember what year it was. I think it was like 2015 or 2016, something like that. And I got the player bag and their coach's backpack or whatever, which I still use to this day. But the player bag itself, obviously I don't play anymore, so I don't really carry all my gear around with me much these days, obviously. But let's take a look. Let's see. All right, so inside the bag, oh, there's this top layer that this bag had. You could keep stuff like jerseys and towels and whatnot in here. And lo and behold, my old jersey. This was the last team that I played for, the Uninvited Hockey Club, because we weren't invited into the league. We just sort of crashed our way through the door, hence this logo. Anyway, I didn't play with them for very long. I think I only played like 5, 6 games with them before I blew out my knee and had to go in for knee surgery. It was actually during my last game with them that I blew out my knee. And I never rehabbed it properly because the pandemic happened and the world shut down. So there's that. Anyway, let's look inside. So I was wearing these Warrior Covert hockey pants. Well, really a hockey girdle. And there's the shell that went along with it. My elbows were the CCM, or are the CCM 6052, or CCM Tax 6052s. My shoulder pads were the Warrior Dynasty HD Pro. They had this marketing that was like odor free, which I suppose kind of is, but not really. And again, these things have been sitting for like almost 10 years at this point. So who knows? Anyway, all right. These were my shin guards, obviously. The CCM Tac 6052s, like my elbows. They had this, what they called D3O foam. It had this removable, like Velcro removable cover thing that you could throw in the wash. This was my skate rag, and it was the playoff towel for the 2018 Isabel Cup playoffs when my favorite team, the Metropolitan Riveters, won the NWHL Isabel Cup. It was a fun year. Let's see. Oh, there's some... Ooh, this really old, ratty tape. Oh yeah, stick wax. All right. The cool thing about this bag was like all the different compartments that were in here. So you had the skate pockets here to keep your skates separate from the rest of your gear. You had this divider here, helped keep things organized. But yeah. Anyway, let's take a look over there. Okay. This bag has a few other things. Let's take the helmet off first. This is the CCM Tax something 310. I really like the CCM Tax gear for some reason. I don't know why. Even though I was not really playing a whole lot of defense most of the time, I still liked CCM Tax. I was stupid when I was playing, and I went with a visor instead of full face protection. If I ever play again, I'm definitely going to get like a fishbowl or cage or something. Inside the bag are my gloves. This was my newest pair of gloves. Again, CCM Tax. I was a really big fan of this 4-roll, that's sort of traditional fit. But these were pretty new when I stopped playing. I had only played like, again, like 4 or 5, maybe 6 games. I got these for the last season that I was playing, and then I never played again. So these didn't get a whole lot of use, sadly. My skates, on the other hand, these I got a good 3 years of playing. 3 years? Yeah, a little more than 3 years of playing with these. And then obviously I still use them when I just get on the ice for shinny or coaching or just skating. These are the CCM Super Tax from 2016. I ended up modding them out with the new XS holder. And I got some step black steel, which I really like. But the issue I have with these skates now, as somebody who doesn't play very much and also doesn't play defense, they're incredibly stiff. They're pretty heavy by today's standards, pretty lightweight for like the time, but I'm definitely not in the market for new skates. But if I were ever to play again, I might invest in something new and maybe something not quite so high end, because I'm not on the ice like 4 or 5 times a week anymore like I was back when I had gotten these. And yeah, that does it for the skates. And this was my favorite stick, the Warrior Dynasty HD1. I hated how like new sticks had that like sticky, grippy layer on top. I absolutely despise that stuff. So I was really happy to find this stick, which I think I found like in 2015, 2014 or so. Whoops. And yeah, this is my go-to stick. I always have a couple extra sticks, obviously. I don't know where they are right now, but this is my favorite. Anyway, that's my hockey gear. So thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.